Welcome to Tennis Spin, where we put our spin on your tennis. Today, is that real grass out there? Stay tuned. All right, guys, so we're at the Lawn Tennis Club in Santa Helena, California. Coach Jerod and his buddy Bryce is going to meet me out here. We're going to actually hit on some grass courts. And then on the other side here, they have some Har Tru. I've never hit on either, so this is going to be interesting. Stay tuned. All right, so before we got on this court, the tennis director here, Coach Bobber, who's a friend of ours, said, okay, if you're going on the grass, make sure you bend your knees. And you're going to be having a great workout on your legs because the ball ain't coming up. And I was like, yeah, I kind of figured that. So, but we didn't realize or believe how hard it was until we actually hit on it. So I got Coach Jerod and our buddy Bryce out here. Coach Jerod, how hard was that?
Very difficult. So yeah, Coach Bobber over here at the Lawn Club was telling us to definitely bend our knees more and expect skids, just like what Harry was saying. And I think we all took that a little bit too lightly. So when I was hitting with Bryce here, the first ball that we fed into the court actually just died. So, I think this is a pretty much fresh part of grass, and I think they just built this, so it's definitely has a little bit more of a dead bounce. So I think they have to definitely, probably break it in a little bit more. But yeah, it's tough, way different than hard court. So the ball definitely skids a lot more. You do have to bend your knees a lot, and I do give a ton of credit to Djokovic and Fed for winning their 7 and 8 Wimbledon titles, which is insane. But yeah, this place is one hell of an experience, and it's definitely been fun to give it a shot.
Bryce, what was your experience?
Yeah, it's just really difficult. Gotta get low, gotta be really precise. I think that's one of the keys, is being precise. And if you want to keep the rally going, definitely keep the ball high and heavy. So your friend has time to hit the ball.
So the one key thing was slice. If you slice the ball, it's not coming up. So as soon as you see somebody raise that racket and bring it down, you attack wherever it is, because you literally got a split second because it ain't coming up. You got to just swipe at it or get down low on it and pop it back up, because it will be a winner, okay? So I do realize why people try to serve and volley on this now. You don't want long rallies on this surface, because the longer it is, the harder it's going to be, the faster you're going to lose. Okay? So serve and volley on this, great experience. Give me one of your balls. Check this out. We just opened this can, okay? Watch this. Did you see that? Yeah. So I'm going to bounce it. I threw that hard and it came up, right? That's a brand new ball, okay? So stay low. Your extremities will love you later because it's not hard, but you got to run, okay? You got to reach, and you got to make split-second, last-minute adjustments, because the ball ain't going to come to you. Even though you think it's going to come right at you like this, as soon as it bounces, it could either stop, break right, or break left. So there's, you just got to be prepared for anything when you're playing on grass. But super fun experience. I think I can get used to this.
I think it suits your game pretty well, Harry. I will give you that.
Really?
I will give you that. Forehand was looking pretty good today. Forehand's looking pretty good today.
All right. Wow, that's a big compliment from Coach Jerod here. right, so we just had a great hitting session on the Har Tru, aka green clay. Definitely different than the grass. Back to a truer bounce. Slice is still penetrating though.
Yeah.
Right?
A little bit. I feel like it dies a little bit more though on this court.
Than on grass? Oh
Maybe.
yeah, grass
Or
shoots a little bit
it spins
more.
backwards. The slice on this spins backwards. I'll
Yeah.
say it like that. Not die per se, it just spins backwards more.
Right.
I'll say that.
But both surfaces though, I noticed that when you slice, it's like you don't know what you're gonna get after it bounces. So
Surprise every time.
like especially on this one, you think it's gonna skid a little bit because of the kind of pace you're putting on the slice. It literally just like doesn't do anything. Doesn't come up, doesn't do anything. Just like stays right there at the place of the bounce.
Agreed.
So when you're teeing up for it and it does that, then you're like
Off balance shots.
Yeah.
Off balance shots.
But I actually feel really good. My knees are fine. My hips are good. I mean, it's a soft surface. It slides easily. I mean, I can't ask for anything more. What do you think?
Yeah, so the last time I played on Har Tru was probably when I was 16, 17. We had tournaments over in Florida for the Clay Court Nationals. And one thing I'll say that's better about this place than Florida is that we don't have the super humid weather with the hot heat. So it's a little bit warm out today, which is, granted since it's summertime. But Har Tru is it's an interesting surface. I do like it, mostly because on clay, the ball bounces a little bit higher. Definitely, as Harry said, not as hard on your joints, which is great. So you got some good longevity on this. At the same time, the grass courts also give you good comfort and longevity. Still haven't mastered the slide as well as I would like. But, the best part about this is just, again, it's a lot slower play. You have to be a lot more methodical with your points and where you're hitting your shots. And it's not, just bang tennis as the usual hard court. So I think it's a good place for juniors or anyone to learn how to actually place the ball pretty well, and it's just a fun experience.
All right, so Bryce, you've been living in Spain for 10 months now, so this should be natural to you. Yours is not this clay though, right?
No, it's a red clay.
It's a red clay. So what's the difference between the red clay and this clay?
I've definitely seen that on red clay, definitely need a lot more maintenance, a lot more of groundskeeping and sort of watering the court, someone to really do a good quality sweep after every single session. Here, you don't see that so much. There's not so much in terms of clumping, or it seems a lot easier to maintain. But you still get both sides where you get a slower play and slower rally. So if you're looking to develop your game, as Jerod said, you got a lot of opportunity there on clay.
And your shoes don't get all red either.
No stains. So really nice. On my other shoes, all the mesh is all stained red. So
Right.
yeah.
Exactly. So surfaces like this, I feel like you have to learn to play the point out.
Yeah.
You can't just go bang, 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 because ball's going to come back.
Yeah.
So you have to learn strategy on So maybe set up a point a little better, so that it'll take a little longer before you can put it away. Therefore, you have to use your brain a little bit, have a little more stamina, be smart with it, right? So I like this because my rally ball was longer. We hit together for a good amount of time just because my ball set up for you, your ball set up for me, and I had a little more time when you hit through the ball. So I thoroughly enjoyed, I think this is my first experience on Har Tru because I've never tried this before. So thank you guys for joining me in this fun play test on the Har Tru and the grass. All right. Coach Jerod, where can they find you?
You guys can find me on Instagram at Ma Tennis.
Are you on Instagram?
Instagram at Bryce Chow. So
All right, we'll put those links below. All right. Guys, thank you for watching Tennis Spin, where we put our spin on your tennis. Coach Rob, it's a little cold.
I'm freezing, Harry. Keep moving your feet.
And it's dark. Ooh, I can't barely see.
Then you better not miss, Harry, because then you're going to get colder.
Here we go. Ooh. Ooh, gosh. All right. Do you want that pro? That will make you play in the dark make you play in the freezing cold, not let you give up on your tennis. Well, I got my Coach Rob. You can get your Coach Rob at Play Your Court. You can find over 27,000 players out there, coaches and playing partners, all at playyourcourt.com.